Fucking hell.
All right, hey guys, Troy and Dale here from Hard Rock Rewind. Thanks again for joining us on another reaction video. Tonight, Dale, we're going to be reacting to Yellowcard's brand new single, Bedroom Posters, featuring Joel Madden this time from Good Charlotte. Now, obviously, this song was I don't know if it was released as a single when their album came out, Better Days, late last year. But they've re-released it with Joel Madden singing because I think they're doing a tour, Yellowcard and Good Charlotte tour of Australia. Man, once again, you tag me in it like, dude, we've got to do this song.
Yeah. Like, you're scrolling, you see things, you're like, oh, that's cool. Like, let's chat about that. And it just seemed, again, I remember the song when the Yellowcard album came out. And I like the song as well, but it's just interesting that, certain collabs or certain artists, when they get involved, how it kind of changes the dynamic or the sound, or it gives it a different spin on the meaning or something like that. So I just thought, like why not? It's a cool song. I haven't seen the film clip, so this will be me seeing the film clip for the first time, which is cool. And I like the idea of what the song's about and what it represents, and everybody can relate to growing up and man, like having to leave and all your posters getting pulled down and you come back and nothing's quite the same. It's a cool metaphor. Dude, I remember I had like George Lynch posters all over my wall. I think they ended up at your place. So there's some Nuno ones on there too, but man, it's just, cool track, and we're going to be reacting to it.
I was saying, well, I just quickly, man, I love how there's a lot of these bands, once we've, as we've mentioned, that ones we've covered recently, Story of the Year, or, sorry, I've just drawn a blank, but a lot of the bands within this sort of pop punk or emo sort of scene, there's a lot of songs about sort of, nostalgia and that, and totally get the feels on it, man. Like it's really, really cool to sort of, to revisit these type of themes. So with that being said,
we all get like introspective and retrospective, don't we? Like the older you get, the more you look back, or things trigger memories, and
totally.
Yeah, like it's good content to write about, because we, at this age, like we can all relate to feeling that way, and kind of missing certain aspects or element of your childhood. And man, it's cool to tap into that. It makes me cry.
And just quickly, I think all these will just be the fact that these bands now have had this resurgence and we're listening to them and we're getting amongst it again. Just in that in general just makes us think back to like, oh man, when we were in a band 20 years ago and what we were doing 20 years ago when these guys broke into the scene and stuff. So just that alone, makes me think about
if it wasn't for us, they wouldn't be here, Let's start before I say something dumb.
Cool, man.
Say something more dumb. Too late.
I'm tired of waiting on a movie time machine. Sick of wondering if my family misses me. I love my sister, but I hate it in LA. My parents need me, but they know that I can't stay. Can't stay. Tear down my bedroom posters. Don't say those days are over. I'm restless laying there. Just medicate me. Your love's the currency, I'm running low these days. I never listen when they tell me I should say.
He's got a real distinct voice, eh?
Totally. Yeah.
As soon as you hear him, you're like,
the same, doesn't he?
It's Good Charlotte.
Yeah. Definitely has an all-time low feel about it, man.
Yes.
Just medicate me. Tear it all down when I'm gone. 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 Tear down my bedroom posters. Don't say those days are over. I'm restless lately. I'm restless. Just medicate me. Tear down my bedroom posters. Tear down my bedroom posters. Don't say those days are over. Don't say those days are over. I'm restless lately. I'm restless. Just medicate me. Don't say those days are over.
Cool, man.
It's the same studio setup I got. Showing you.
Yeah. Now that was cool how they did that at the end. I like that. It was really cool.
That's cool. I swear to God, there was like a brown desk in there. I owned that desk. I swear I had that desk. I swear I'm like, that's like my old desk. That's
Yeah.
cool. You know, dude, like, it's a super catchy song. I remember hearing it originally on the album and thought it was a cool song. But I just think,
Yeah.
Joel Madden's voice kind of shifts the nostalgia feel of the song a little bit, because it's good. Charlotte,
Totally,
one of the OGs, you know, and he has a very distinct voice. It's straight out, you hear it, you're like, oh man, that's good Charlotte, you know. And yeah, I thought that was super cool. I'm pretty sure also Ryan Key directed that film clip too. So Yellowcard
Right, no way.
singer, I think, directed that as well. So massive props, 'cause that was a cool film clip as well.
Yeah, man, really cool song. Took me back. Yeah, like just that, and even that groove, boom, ba da, ba boom, ba ba, ba boom, ba, like that sort of feel, like that pop punk, like definitely late '90s, early 2000s type sort of vibe. Man, I honestly wish Joel had a bit more in the song, to be honest. Like it kind of probably could have had him on a little bit longer or a bit more in there, or I don't know, his mix was raised a bit. But yeah, I like how he was added to that song. Man, I'm not sure if this is correct, but I was did some research on the song before we jumped on, man. I'm only reading what I read online, but did Travis Barker produce this album and play a lot on these tracks?
Yeah.
Or is that
Yeah,
completely
he did,
false?
yeah. No, that's true. I saw their Yellowcard did they're on Travis Mills' Apple Music radio show that he has.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they literally go through track by track. So it's basically like an album playthrough. He sits down, you know, chats about the album, how it came about, who wrote the songs, how the songs came about, and then they'll play the song and then they go on to the next one. And it's that kind of most of the way through. And yeah, for the most part, it seemed like, well, I know Travis Barker produced it. I'm not sure how that came about, really, but yeah, man, it sounded like the process was a different process that Ryan Key, the singer, it was probably more open to collaborative songwriting and so forth. Whereas historically, no, he's heavily into EDM music and doesn't really get into that whole kind of emo pop punk thing anymore. It's not really his bag anymore.
Ryan Key.
So he felt. Yeah, so he felt like he needed assist. Yeah, he felt like he had to lean on more people to get inspiration to write in that style again because, you know, he's so far removed from it nowadays, apparently. So that's really interesting. Obviously, Travis Barker plays on some tracks as well. I think they do some collabs with Avril on there too. And yeah, man. So like it's a, you know, it's a pretty fleshed out, scene driven album. It seems like anybody who's anybody in that scene has something to do with it or is part of it in one way or another. So you are spot on, my friend.
Yeah, man. Well, I really like the mix of it as well. Actually, the sounds, the guitar tone, the drums. It really has like I don't know. It's had a warmer sound. It sounded a bit more natural, like as in it was recorded maybe, I don't know, 10 or plus years ago, as in the sound wise. Yeah. Like it doesn't sound like everything's heavily super processed, like, you know, the same snare and everything. It sounded like that sound sort of back then. So yeah, it was really cool, man. To be honest, I haven't listened to a great deal of Yellowcard aside from their first album over the years, but that was really cool track, man. And that should be a great tour. I'm not sure when they're hitting Australia's shores, but nonetheless, that should be a massive tour for sure.
Yeah, it should be a good one. Yeah, no, I'm super psyched for the tour. Can't remember who else is playing on it, to be honest. I know, yeah, obviously good shout at Yellowcard, but there's somebody else, another act that's on that I thought, that's actually really cool that they're on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Man. Yeah, it's 6 song. The tour should be awesome. And yeah, look, definitely I think when you said all-time low, it's got that all-time low kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
Right? You said that, right? Or am I hearing things?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you say that?
No, I said it. Yeah,
it definitely does. It's almost like there's like they could be transposable almost. You know, you listen to that all-time low album, everyone's talking. Yeah, that's again that's another sick album, but production-wise, they're very similar.
Yeah.
They've got similar vibes. Totally. The guitar sounds are very similar, the way it's produced.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely, yeah. Spot on. Another 6 song.
What would it be?
That's 2 for 2.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, man, like just quickly, man, can you imagine just living in the States and just being able to see these bands? Like, can you imagine if you lived in a major city where all these bands are just touring consistently, dude? Like, there'd be so many gigs you could go and see. It'd be insane. It'd be amazing. Insane. Yeah.
I mean, we're doing all right here, to be honest. I think in the last year and a half, 2 years, like I think I've seen the most bands live I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like there was like a 12 or 13 year dry spell there where I did not see one live band from like 2009 through to 22. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It seems like the last 4 years has just blown up. So
yeah,
look, we're doing all right here in Australia. You know, there's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool bands coming down and touring. But yeah, man, like it would be every other night you'd be going to see someone.
I know. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, we're
wild. Anyway,
we're starved for it here, man.
Totally. Guys, let us know what you think in the comments. Does that bring the nostalgic vibes to you? What do you think of that song? Let us know, you guys. Anyone going to see these guys when they tour Australia? Let us know. Also, if you're enjoying what we're doing, as mentioned, you know, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you on board. Once again, Dale, we will catch them very, very shortly.
See you guys.